Hey everybody, welcome back to the JG Show. I'm in the ring with Rory. Oh wait, we're not in the ring, we're at a bar. We're at George and Dragon Sherco here in SeaWorld, where you can get a craft beer for as cheap as 35 RMB and a beer on happy hour for as little as 15 RMB. Let's do it. So, we're gonna be talking about the most anticipated fight of 2020. Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike the Iron Tyson. Rory, you got to tell us everything you know about this event because it's coming up soon and everyone's excited and I need to know everything there is to know about this. So far, the notes that you've given, this event seems crazy. Something that has never been done before in boxing history, right?
Yeah, well, we've had exhibitions before, but this is going to be the beginning of the League of Legends.
The League of Legends.
Have you heard about this yet?
No, the League of Legends. We're going into, this sounds like the Avengers stuff. This sounds like superhero stuff.
Everyone knows who Mike Tyson is, everyone knows who Roy Jones Jr. is. This has been coming for, what, 3 months? It was supposed to be September 12th.
That's right, but it was delayed.
They delayed it to try and promote it more than they could.
That's right, this company Triller is on it.
Triller, yeah.
Triller.
BT Sport has it in the UK now.
Okay.
Anyway, this will be Mike Tyson's launch for his new business, which is going to be called the League of Legends. And it's going to be, well, there's not much information yet, but essentially it's going to be retired boxers coming back for exhibition fights under the Mike Tyson League of Legends banner.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
The League of Legends. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first of many that are coming.
This will be the first one. Mike Tyson against Roy Jones Jr. in Los Angeles on Saturday night. So
it's crazy.
I don't know who we'll see. I mean, we'll be expecting guys you'll be hoping to see. I don't know.
That is going to be insane. So is this a crowd? Is there a crowd or is this a bubble? Or
no, there's going to be a bubble. There might be a small crowd of friends and family, but there won't be fans, a ticketed attendance.
No ticketing, okay.
So the fight on Saturday night will be the start of the League of Legends. They might give us some more information on Saturday. Okay. And they'll be fighting for the WBC Frontline Battle Belt.
Frontline Battle Belt.
Yeah.
Frontline, this is the new belt in WBC.
WBC right? have sanctioned this belt just for this fight.
Just for this particular fight?
And it's sponsored by Black Lives Matter.
Okay, yeah. All right. So this belt can't travel anywhere else or be contested or anything like this. It's just it's like another way of giving a trophy. Okay.
Who knows, man?
Who knows?
That might start becoming the League of Legends belt. I don't know.
Yes, because League of Legends. Can you imagine if there's a whole belt series now about all these retired boxers coming back? Oh my gosh.
So
this is good.
But it's been coming this week, and the California State Athletic Commission Director, Andy Foster, has released a full statement saying exactly what the rules are going to be. Okay. What can happen, what can't happen. So we're not, because this will not be a fight. This will not be a normal boxing fight. There won't be a winner. There's not supposed to be any knockouts. But
so there's no winner?
There will be no judges. There will be no declared winner. So what he said.
So who gets the belt?
It's a good fucking point.
Who gets the belt? Unless they both get the belt. Unless they. What?
That's a good point. Yeah. Who wins the belt?
So there's no arm race. Maybe there's just no like.
Yeah. Well, what his quote was, they said the bout will be 8 rounds, 2 minutes each.
Okay.
They will not be wearing headgear.
Okay.
There'll be 12-ounce gloves as opposed to normal 10-ounce gloves.
Okay.
If either boxer suffer a bad cut, it's off.
It's done.
Yeah. And they both had to go through full medicals to get here, except from marijuana.
Yeah, Tyson retreat. There's no need to test me for marijuana.
That's a good point. So if there's going to be a WBC Frontline Battle Belt, but there's going to be no judges and no declared winner, then because the official rule is there cannot be a declared winner because the judges are not sanctioned and there's no official bets allowed on the card.
No betting is allowed?
No official bookies are allowed to take bets on this fight.
Okay. That's strange. I mean, it would be a good... why do you think that would be? Why would they do that? Why would they disallow this to go up to the bookies?
Because there's no sanctioned results, no sanctioned judges.
Yeah, I suppose it could get messy then.
So he said, to be clear, there's no winner going to be announced. I do think that's very important to get out there. The unofficial scores are for entertainment only, and that's done by WBC remotely. So they're going to have celebrity judges judging the fight on screen, I guess, remotely. But these guys will be told they cannot give scores like 10-8, 10-9 rounds. Okay. It'll just be their feeling on how the fight's going.
Okay. And do we know who the judges are?
I know who the judges are going to be. There's going to be commentators there. It's going to be David Hay,
Okay.
Israel Adesanya.
Israel Adesanya.
Israel Adesanya is going to be commentating.
Israel Adesanya is going to be commentating.
Yeah, this is mad.
Whoa, what?
So Adesanya is going to be commentating, and you know Adam Catterall?
No.
From BT Sport Talksport, that podcast, the one with the yellow glove on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's going to be commentating with David Hay and Adesanya.
Why Israel Adesanya?
Why not?
Why? Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
This is like, yeah, okay.
So the commission didn't credential those judges because of COVID, and this is for entertainment purposes only. There's no official winner at the end of this. So I guess we'll see how the belt works out, but fuck, it's going to be interesting.
That's going to be so, yeah, that's so interesting. No official winner, but there is a belt up for grabs. And sure, no cuts, no, there's probably a strict TKO rule, right?
They said if they're being the referee said that he reserves the right to stop the fight at any time if he thinks they're being too aggressive.
Okay.
So the best we can hope for is that Jones Jr. clips Tyson and Tyson goes fucking
ballistic. He goes crazy and just charges at him and tries to knock him out. First of Tyson's League of Legends.
That's interesting.
That is so interesting.
That'll be good. Yeah.
Frontline belt. Okay. All right.
And did you see the announcement for the performances?
Performances? No.
There's going to be performances in between each fight, like Super Bowl shows.
Okay.
And there's going to be
singers and stuff like this, right?
Singers aren't even rappers. There's Wiz Khalifa, a guy called Da Baby, and then Neo's going to be doing the national anthem.
Okay, so this is a full-on Super Bowl event. This is they're like, how can we make this the most entertaining boxing fight ever?
I don't know. We're going to lap it up. We're all going to be here in George and Dragon on Sunday.
George and Dragon Sunday. We're going to have a buffet going on here. Now we've got entertainment between each bout, right? We've got
a form of entertainment.
That is crazy. Yeah. All right.
So I don't know what time the fight's going to start at, but they're saying that they are going to make the ring walk between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. GMT. So that's what, midday, 1 o'clock for us?
Midday, 1 o'clock, okay.
So between 12 and 2.
So the undercard would probably be starting 10-ish, right?
Yeah. So not normal time. Normal LA time.
Okay.
We'll see how long it lasts for all these performances.
But going back to the judges, there's no official judging because of COVID.
They said something about they couldn't get the judges commissioned because of COVID. But at the end of the day, all it means is this is an exhibition fight. There'll be no winner. It's supposed to go in there and show their skills, do a hard spar back and forward, and it's supposed to be for a bit of fun.
I see.
So
okay.
This won't be counting towards any records. It won't be counting towards anything like that. It's just supposed to be these two guys showcasing their skills.
That's.
I mean, you need to remember, like Jones Jr. stopped fighting 2 years ago, 2018. Tyson's not fought in 15 years.
15 years, Mike Tyson hasn't had
Tyson's not fought anyone in any capacity in 15 years.
And why is it that we all like Tyson's gonna win? Everyone's like Tyson's gonna win.
I'm not so sure, man. I think
because he's Tyson. Right?
I know he's Mike Tyson, but I don't know. Jones Jr. is skilled.
Yeah.
He's very skilled. So we'll see. I hope they do have a good go. I hope it's not broken up by the referee.
Yeah, I hope it's an entertaining fight in that sense that they do slug each other.
They're charging $50 for the pay-per-view.
$50.
$50 on Triller.
Wow.
In the UK, it's £20 for anyone watching in the UK. It's BT Sport $19.95. Okay. But for most of the world, it's on Triller exclusively.
Exclusively Triller. You have to pay $50. That's it.
$49.99 for this.
What do you think the viewership would be on an event like this?
On this event, massive.
It'll be big. Yeah.
It'll be huge. It's Mike Tyson's comeback.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
It'll be massive.
In an exhibition fight for a random belt. Yeah. With no judges, no winner.
we don't know who's going to win.
Oh, that's crazy. So the undercard, are these fighters going to be judged then, or is this for everybody?
These will be judged.
Like Jake Paul and Nate Robinson.
There's actually some interesting shit on the undercard. Okay. At first glance, the undercard looks like dog shit, and it is dog shit from a fighting perspective. Mm-hmm. But there's some interesting stuff. So the main undercard is going to be Jake Paul. Yeah. Who's Logan Paul's brother.
That's right.
Who had the big fights with KSI last year. Jake Paul was going to be fighting Nate Robinson, who's an ex-NBA player, who's never fought in his life. So that'll be something.
That'll be interesting, yeah. And that's the co-main event, right?
Yeah, but the top undercard is going to be Jake Paul against Nate Robinson.
NBA star.
Ex-NBA star.
Ex-NBA star versus a YouTuber.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Next one's interesting. So you remember Baidu Jack?
Baidu Jack, yeah.
I think he was in Mayweather's camp. He was part of Mayweather's team.
Yeah. He did have his time in UFC, right? He did quite well.
Yeah, so he's
two-time world champion.
Two-time world champion and super middleweight and light heavyweight. He beat guys like George Groves.
Okay, yeah.
With Carl Froch.
So he's no small-time MMA fighter.
No, he's a boxer, but he's back and he's fighting Blake McKernan, who has fought nobody, and he used to be an MMA fighter and he went pro in 2016.
Okay.
So he's going to get demolished. Battle Jack demolishing Blake McKernan should be a good laugh to watch.
That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so and that next one, Vidal Riley.
Well, Vidal Riley got injured. He's a YouTube boxer. So he started, I didn't even know this existed. Apparently YouTube has a trend that people box each other online.
Box each other
online. Like YouTubers have like a thing where there's YouTube stars that are boxers. And they only box on YouTube.
They only box on YouTube videos, or they
like videos. Like
videos. Yeah.
They meet up and box, and
it's kind of like a Kimbo Slice, backyard brawl kind of thing, but exclusive for YouTube.
It's like bum fights with guys that have like private funds.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm a YouTube boxer.
So Vidal Riley got injured, and his replacement is a guy called Hasim Rahman Jr. Now that might be familiar because his dad was the guy that knocked out Lennox Lewis in 2001.
Alright, so there's some history there.
Yeah, so this guy knocked out, it was what was it called, the Thunder in Africa. When Lennox Lewis boxed in South Africa in 2001, he got knocked out. It was a huge upset at the time.
Okay.
Lewis defended it the next fight, but it was still a huge upset. This is that guy's son.
This guy's son is getting in. Okay, so this is such an interesting card. Yeah. Jesus.
So this guy's son is fighting, and he is fighting an ex-UFC fighter, Randy. What's his name? Randy Couture.
Randy Couture.
Randy Couture.
Oh, Couture. Yeah, because Randy Couture, that's the
heavyweight. Yeah. So he's fighting an ex-UFC fighter who only finished. He had his last UFC fight in December. His UFC record was 3 losses, 1 win. And now he wants to get into boxing. And he's fighting.
Boxing has more money, bro.
And has
more money.
He's fighting the guy's son that knocked out Lennox Lewis in 2001. This card's fucking bonkers.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you can't make this up almost, right?
Somehow they possibly have.
What's going to be interesting is the numbers. At the end of the day, how this event does on the numbers, and if it sort of inspires more events like this into the future, or if the numbers are just shit and they're like, you know what, we tried it, didn't work, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah.
See, I was slating it before and the state of boxing and stuff like that, but see now that it's here, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's going to be a bit of a party event,
Yeah, I mean, people will be out like a Conor McGregor or a Floyd Mayweather event.
Yes.
This place is going to be packed on Sunday, and they're all going to be watching this fucking spectacle.
This spectacle, yeah. And all the shows that are in between, right?
I might just dodge them.
Yeah.
I might just draw the line.
Pure entertainment, absolute entertainment. Mike Tyson, though, going back to the main event, Mike Tyson, like in all his interviews, I love the way now he's aggressive, but he's also very subtle. He's also very zen. He's confident. He's sturdy. He's like, hey, I'm Mike Tyson. He's like he still has a presence. And you can see, like, I think he's activated that part of him where he's like, I remember this. I remember going to war.
But he's calm.
He's calm.
It's like he's fully realised, like, I'm an animal. And this is happening. He's not out of control.
Yeah, what's that beginning part of the documentary? He's so good. He's like, how do I say this? I'm an annihilator. I love that. I don't think anybody on this planet could say that, except for Mike Tyson. I'm an annihilator. Even after 15 years with no fight, he still is like, I'm an annihilator, and he still says it really with confidence.
I still don't know what turned him back on. Because remember before, he started his weed ranch and he was smoking, he'd done his podcast.
That's right.
And he was like, I can't even go to a boxing gym, I'm not interested in it anymore. I hate that part of myself.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's coming back.
He switched, he flipped.
I don't know what it was that turned him back on. He said he got the phone call and they were talking about it, and he was supposed to fight, I forget his name.
They were shopping for fighters for him for a while. They were looking for different people for him to fight, and then they settled on Roy Jones, and Roy Jones gave him back like, I'm down. Like he gave him the feedback to where they were like, let's actually make this happen. But
I don't know what actually turned him back on, because he said he couldn't train because it brought out the demon in him. He couldn't go to boxing events. He couldn't do anything like that.
Why? Yeah. What suddenly got him so interested to fight?
Now he's starting a new fucking league.
And now he's starting a league, and he's like, "This is so good. I want everybody to do this. I want all the retired pros to get into this, right? Yeah. Because I mean, what else are they gonna do, right? What else do most of these retired pros do? They just kind of
usually drink and die.
Yeah. It's like he's kind of like, no, come back. It's kind of like, you know what? It's kind of like white collar boxing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Have you got an event coming up?
Yeah, that's right. Yes. This gives me an idea. Imagine that, some retired guys. We could have our own like League of Legends bout.
Well, you've got two retired guys fighting in December.
Fighting again, yeah, as the main event.
That could be the beginning of the China League of Legends.
The League of Legends, yes. Let's see who does better, huh?
Who do you reckon's going to win in December? Jason or Richard?
Jace. Oh, Richard pulled out because of his elbow, so I've got Luca in there.
What, Luca?
Luca,
from training?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And Luca's the kind of guy, he's like, yeah, I'm up for it. He's up for anything. He's already done like 3 fights just in the last month, just club fights, right?
Yeah, I've seen him a few times.
But I like this. I like this idea of getting people retired to come back and fight, especially big names. And I think people have done that before. But it's interesting how it's going to be structured. It's not betting. It's pure entertainment. There's no judges. There's no winner.
And it's all for charity.
It's all for charity.
Mike Tyson's not taking any salary for this. It's all for charity.
Yeah, in a sense, it's kind of like a glorified celebrity fight.
Yeah, hosted by celebrities. They've got rappers introducing the fights.
That's the best freaking news.
See, I was talking to one of the guys yesterday, and I was saying that this might be the start of a new trend in boxing. We might start to see these halftime shows. If this does well, and fucking DaBaby and Wiz Khalifa start like scoring up on Twitter, this might start like pre-main event performances like the Super Bowl.
That's right.
So you might get like Beyonce playing before the Canelo Alvarez fight.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Big stars coming together, big fights, retired celebrities, freaking YouTubers or whatnot.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTubers, with the Pauls, right? The Paul brothers. There's so much talk going on with that. Jake Paul was saying he's just all talk. That guy just
Jake's the younger one that's fighting this weekend.
He's like even calling his brother out.
Is he?
He's like, I can box better than Conor. I can box better than Jorge Masvidal.
That's rash.
And I was like, and I think the thing about him and guys like him, that are in that, YouTube world or social media, they need to talk. That's how they make their money. So it's hard to take them seriously now.
Shouldn't take them seriously.
Yeah, I can't take that seriously.
The only one that's fought is his big brother, and he lost that one fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Against another YouTuber.
Yeah. Didn't Logan Paul lose both fights? The one with KSI and the rematch he lost.
Was one a draw and one a loss?
One a draw, yeah. Then the rematch he lost. Yeah. And then Jake Paul's fought one pro event against some nobody guy, right?
I thought this was Jake Paul's first one, but I haven't really been.
Yeah, he's 1-0. But yeah, it's interesting how if you have a name, if you have social media, how far your voice can go.
Yeah.
To get you as a co-main event to these
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., arguably some of the absolute legends of the sport of boxing in the history of boxing, right? Yeah. So he's done quite well. His mouth has gotten him far. I hope he controls it, right? It's not, can't go too far.
I hope they turn up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine fight week and stuff like that. That's training on those guys. They've trained for the past 3 months.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if they just show up.
Yeah, and they pass all COVID tests and all drama, and it just all happens. This will be interesting.
Why are they getting drug tested if it's not official?
Are they getting drug tested?
So I'm saying no marijuana, but they're getting what they calling it.
Oh, I see, but no marijuana.
It's called the voluntary anti-doping agency testing part of the contest. but they have to, so it's not voluntary because they have to do it to be cleared, to be cleared for the bout.
Voluntary, so they can be like, no, don't test me.
But why are they being tested if it's not official?
Yeah, if it's not official, and
just get Tyson all fucking juiced up and let him loose.
Yeah, when it starts and all the lead up and the talking, we'll probably get a better idea of what's going on with it.
Yeah, because these rules only came out in the past couple of days.
Maybe they say no winner, as in no official winner, as in when it's talked about, afterwards.
No, they
don't say.
They said specifically there will not be a winner announced that day. And the celebrity judges scoring it can't give 10 something scores. They were saying, what was his quote? He said, WBC are going to have some celebrity guest judges remotely, not official, not 10-9 style scores, nothing like that. No cumulative scores, no winner announced. And that's from the guy that signed the fucking fight off. So, but the celebrity judges.
What's going on?
I don't know.
So all I want to know is probably what they'll do is they'll be like, okay, we got this belt and we'd like to give it to, and they'll give it to this person. So when they talk about the fight, they'll be like, Roy Jones Jr., it was a great fight, went this many rounds, there was this, and the belt was awarded to.
I don't see how they can get through a whole event for 2.5 hours or 3 hours and not talk about who won the fight.
Won the fight, yeah. Even, or maybe unless they talk about it in a sense that they say, you know, due to the rules of this event, the winner cannot be it, but arguably such and such, this person gave the better performance and thus was awarded the belt. It'll probably be, it's gonna talked about in that way.
We'll see, but we'll have it all next week.
All right, so yeah, George and Dragon, we're going to be enjoying the event here. I'm sure anybody who's listening and watching, you'll be enjoying the event as well. We're excited. We're going to be back on in the bar or in the ring with Rory after the fight with probably, what's the next event coming after?
The next big event, we've got title fights in December for the UFC. We've got loads of boxing stuff coming up now.
And we got Joshua Pulev,
Canelo Alvarez got a fight to unify the division.
Yes.
Golovkin got a fight announced.
Golovkin just got a fight, yes.
Yeah, so there's loads of stuff happening this year. For the rest of the year, it's just boxing.
Yes, yeah. We're going to be talking boxing. It's all about boxing.
And then January, McGregor's back.
McGregor, yes. McGregor's finally, that deal's been done. It's been signed. That's another big one coming. Boom.
Yeah, that's going to be, apparently, it's going to be the first event back with a crowd, a ticketed crowd.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said that.
It's going to be in Abu Dhabi. And Abu Dhabi and the whole city where the UFC events are being held in Fight Island, that whole city has to get tested mandatory. I think it's once a week or once a month. I think it's once a week. So the whole city is a bubble. So if you live in that city,
you're in.
They believe that you can purchase tickets because you're clean, you're part of the bubble.
I see.
So McGregor Poirier might be the beginning of normality for events.
That's it.
But we'll get to that next year. For this year, it's just boxing.
All right, so you've heard it from here. The one and only place to get all your combat information in the ring with Rory. Oh wait, we're not in the ring. We're in a bar. We're at George and Dragon in SeaWorld Sherco. We're out. Bye guys.